All right, and welcome back everyone for the next installment of Interviews from the Dressing Room. Yay! Hi! So we're here in the dressing room at Theatre of Yugen, and I have with me today...
I'm Enormvs Munoz.
And Enormous, how did you come to Theatre of Yugen?
I first came many years ago. Would have been 2005 when I first just moved to California. I came with a little bit of Japanese theater experience under my belt, and Luis Weiss found me on the internet somehow and gave me a call and invited me to come in and audition for a production of Don Q.
Wait, really? You actually met on the internet?
He found my resume on the internet. This was
Really?
before apps and everything.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Oh, how funny.
Must have been Theater Bay Area, I'm guessing, so it works.
Oh, how funny. And where did you get your Japanese theater experience before here?
At the University of Hawaii.
Yeah, UH! Yeah! Hi everybody from UH if you're watching this. So, where are you now? Do you still live here in the Bay Area?
No, I don't. I now live in New York City.
Alright.
Though I miss the Bay Area very much. And I miss Theatre of Yugen a lot, so I look for every opportunity and excuse to come back and work, especially here at Yugen.
Yeah. Enormous, what was the last show you appeared in here at Theatre of Yugen?
The last thing I did, I believe, was your directorial debut, Red Demon, which was poignant and well-timed, being that we were running over the 2016 presidential election.
Yeah. And that was the Red Demon. For those who are not familiar, is a story about immigration and the way that we treat other people during times of duress, especially a racial profiling sense, which was more prescient than we had anticipated at the time. But prescient work is something that we do want to continue doing here, and so the piece that we're working on together, and I'm very excited to have Enormous here for this, is Seen by Everyone. As one of the actual creators of this piece, I'm going to let you tell us more about Seen by Everyone. And like, how did it end up here? Why are we doing it? Why are you doing it here? Why are you here?
Oh, that's a big question.
Yeah, we have time.
Great. Well, the premiere of it was in New York in 2016, before the election, unfortunately, or fortunately. And it's gone through a bit of a transformation.
So first, what is Seen by Everyone?
Well, it's...
Basic description.
Basic description. I'm not good at basic.
It's a lie.
It's a piece that we created, 5 on a match, myself and my 4 cohorts, created using found text, kind of exploring the way we mourn in the digital age and how we deal with death and loss, and the way your presence through the wonders of social media can outlive your corporeal being.
Yes.
And I think that's where some of the overlap with the ideas of Yugen and the concepts that we focus on here in San Francisco with this company. I think that's where a lot of the overlap happens.
And why did you want Yugen to stage this iteration of this production?
For many reasons. One is because it's one of my many homes. I'm lucky enough to be a true nomad, and Yugen is home to me still. Also, because I feel that we, as a company, 5 on a match, felt that we needed a type of lexicon for the language of this play. We needed to create a movement lexicon in order to really get our concepts across. And what Yugen does with its basis in No and Kyogen, there is already a form, a stylized set of kata that we can draw on and draw from, but we also can go to that and build. And so we were able to kind of marry these ideas together and create something totally new. So I'm really excited for audiences to get to see it. And
what role do you play in this production?
I am playing the bartender who, between you, me, and them, is not just a bartender. He kind of works as the ferryman across the river Styx. You have to get through him to move on. Or he also helps you tie things up on the end of the living before you move on. But being that a lot of our raw material comes straight out of social media, the bartender is also kind of the faceless, formless voice of the help center, or for lack of a better term,
the terms of service.
Yeah, terms of service. A lot of the legalese that you'll find when you're dealing with any of the venues on social media.
Right.
Just that kind of almost invisible being that also sets the rules, that doles out retribution and punishment, that makes decisions about you and where your info and your image and your thoughts and your feelings can go and who can see them and what's done with them.
And so let's see, what else do you think people need to know about Seen by Everyone before they come and see the show?
They need to know that it's also funny.
It is funny. It's actually really funny. If you go back and look at the things that you post about yourself or about especially your friends on Facebook, wow, those things are hilarious when taken out of context. Yeah, and the basic idea of Seen by Everyone is that we've taken all of these Facebook posts and imagined what it would be like if all these people were actually in a bar talking to each other instead of as a Facebook wall. And oh my God, it is hysterical. Yes. You guys have done an excellent job crafting the script together. 500 Matches put together a really bang-up script,
And you're doing a great job directing.
Well, thank you. I am directing this piece. Hi, my name is Nick, in case you didn't already know that. Enormvs, can you tell us something else fun or interesting about yourself before we wrap up here?
About myself? I was once bitten by a dolphin.
Why were you bitten by a dolphin?
It was at Sea Life Park in Hawaii, and it happened to be... don't cage up sea mammals. It happened to be the smartest animal they had in the park, but dolphins, like people, some of them are assholes.
Wow, okay. And so the dolphin just bit you? Wait, she just bit you?
I think she was trying to be playful.
Okay.
I was helping with the feeding.
Oh.
And she was way off on the other end of the pool or tank, and I pointed at her and asked about her. And the trainer said, that's actually our smartest dolphin in the whole park. And in that time, she had swam across, jumped out of the tank, bit me on the arm, and then swam away like this.
Well, I guess that's a thing.
That happened. It happened.
Wow. Okay. Well, we're going to wrap up here and say goodbye. Thank you for joining us for this installment of Interviews from the Dressing Room. And be sure to see our show Seen by Everyone this October 5th through the 21st, right here at Theatre of Yugen. And you can get your tickets at www.theatreofyugen.org. Hope to see you there. Thank you. See you next time.